do you get an unwanted person out of your head? It sounds easy enough, but it's a bit like going on a diet. You decide you've sworn off something, and the minute you do, it's all you can think about.
So, I want heads down and studying hard for the upcoming exams. Not only are you expected to maintain your training levels through this period, but you're also expected to step them up.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Impressive exercise regime, Edge? Anyway, so the good news is that to give you more time for studying and training, you've been absolved of cooking and cleaning duties for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
You can cook your own meals and stuff, right?
As long as we don't have to eat it. He made this big plate of meat, nothing else.
And last week he made spaghetti bolognese without the spaghetti.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't eat carbs at night. Your body can't burn.
Oh,
them.
here
Okay,
he goes.
enough arguing about food groups. I have what looks to be a very important piece of mail here. For you.
Congratulations, you've been invited to compete in the all-girls reef competition in Chaupu, Tahiti.
Oh, nice one, Beck.
Wow.
Congratulations, Beck. And very much deserved.
Big time, Beck. Chaipu.
I thought Perry would get in over Beck for sure. Me.
You're doing better on point.
Plus, the Ways will be left-handers. You're a goofy footer. They'll be backhanders for Beck. Just because I'm a goofy footer doesn't mean I'd win.
When did all this happen anyway? No one told me we could enter this competition.
You don't enter, you get invited. Beck would have been chosen as a wild card. Well, I think it's a great opportunity and we should all be happy for her. I am happy for her.
Me too, of course.
I'm just surprised.
Man, that's way overhead. So, Chaupu Beck. You psyched or what?
Yep.
That's got to be 20 foot at least.
Look at that!
Sick.
Oh, Beck, please take me with you in your suitcase. I promise I won't cramp your style.
I wish I could. I can't imagine going without you guys.
You should him, Beck.
Night.
They're pretty big. We don't have anything like this in Australia.
You won't?
No, what's a few thousand kilos of water slamming you into a reef?
We'll be fine. That's not going to happen. Now, go to bed and stop spooking yourself.
Hey, I'm right for Beck, eh?
Yeah, it's a good break. What do you reckon, Edge?
Oi, quit the Rocky routine, will ya? Edge,
What?
we've got an exam tomorrow.
Since when are you giving us stuff?
Since now. So if you want to do that, go somewhere else.
What's with all the exercise, anyway?
Nothing. Just trying to keep in shape.
So, what do you reckon about Beck being invited to Tahiti?
Good for her.
You two are still talking, aren't you?
What's the point of talking if you got nothing to say?
Hey, here she is.
Miss Chaupu, Queen of the Reef. Don't get too excited.
Has Edge said anything to you yet?
Like what?
Like, congratulations.
Nah, I don't expect him to.
You're right. It's probably beyond him. But he should. I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends and support each other when they do well.
See, that's the problem with me. If we just stayed friends, then we'd be cool. There wouldn't be this weirdness between us.
Well, you don't need to worry about Edge anymore. I mean, you've got bigger and better things ahead of you, right?
Right.
Yeah, just...
Sorry.
Yeah.
That'll do. It's 20 Ks, man. Who are you trying to impress? No one. Why don't you just go and talk to her?
I'm trying to keep in shape. It's got nothing to do with Beck.
Where are all the
the eggs?
Not guilty.
There were a dozen eggs here yesterday.
Yeah, I only took the whites. Yolks are in a bowl in the fridge.
You ate a dozen egg whites?
I'll get it.
And that was before his run this morning.
Hello?
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll just get it. Vic, it's for you. It's Tahiti.
Hello? Jane! Hi, yeah.
It's Jane.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I know. No, that's fine.
Hey, Joe! How about Beck, hey?
That's awesome, huh?
Yeah, someone rang her from Tahiti this morning. Jane?
Yeah, she's friends with my parents. We lived in Tahiti for a couple of years.
Really? So you know the sponsors then?
A couple of them, yeah.
You're kidding. Seriously, they're friends with the sponsors. You don't think that's how she got in?
Okay, quiet please. Take your seats. Read the questions carefully. You have 1 hour to complete the exam. Begin.
Write a 2-page creative story that answers the question, what is a risk? A risk carries with it the possibility of danger, even death. It's important to weigh up your chances of success. A risk is something you don't take unless you have a certain amount of control over the outcome.
You know, Perry reckons Beck only got into Chaupu because her parents know the sponsors. Perry would say that though, wouldn't she? If she wasn't invited to compete.
Wouldn't be the first time someone got into a comp because of who they know.
Flights are booked, hotels organised, and your new passport will be processed within a week.
Demo, I've thought about it, and I don't want to go.
What?
I'm not ready for waves that big.
You've surfed heavy breaks before.
Nothing like Chopu.
We'll ease you into it. We'll get there a few days early, get some practice in.
If I'm going to take this risk, then I need to know that I'm fully prepared for it. At the moment, I'm not.
Can we at least discuss it?
There's nothing to discuss.
Yes, there is. It's called Big Wave Fear.
It's not fear. It's an assessment of the risk weighed up against my level of training.
Beck, it isn't the risk itself that's the issue. What counts is how you manage it.
But I don't think I can do it.
I'm here to help. When you think about big waves at Chopu, what exactly is it that you're afraid of?
Getting hammered?
Be more specific. Getting hammered how?
Being held down under a big wave. You know, pinned.
Not being able to get up for air.
Right.
There's nothing you can do to take away that risk, but you can learn to minimise it. Now, the first thing I want to do is to teach you to hold your breath underwater for a lot longer than you used to. Beck, I can get you ready for Chopu. Trust me.
Has anyone seen the small saucepan?
Here it is. Oh, yuck.
That's my leftovers.
Leftovers? Looks like it's been there for 3 weeks. This has got to go.
Hang on.
Well, Jilly needs to use the saucepan.
So I'll put it in a food container. What's it to you anyway?
Well, you keep leaving gross stuff in the fridge all the time and it's driving everyone else crazy.
The two of you, out of here.
No, I gotta cook my dinner.
I made a beautiful lasagna. You want to eat baked beans from a tin?
I told you, Jilly, it's nothing to do with your cooking.
All those baked beans, you blow us off the face of the earth, mate.
Lasagna, it mixes the proteins with the carbohydrates. Your body
And look,
will...
you are meant to be studying. I'll cook the baked beans and the steak.
No, it's okay, all right? It's just that I'm going to eat the baked beans first, and in a couple of hours I'm going to cook the steak, because I need 2 hours to separate the food groups.
Ed, you can't expect us all to live with this. I mean, it's crazy.
I don't expect anything from anyone. I said I'd cook it myself.
Edge.
What? Don't I have the right to eat what I want?
Yeah, but you've got to remember that you live here with 7 other people and that what you do affects all of us.
That's my chin-up bar.
I know. I'm taking it down.
Why?
Because the door doesn't shut properly. And can you do something about those tubs of protein powder? We keep tripping over them.
I'll make things easier for you.
What are you doing?
Moving into another room.
Whatever happened to this room? It used to be so good. Now the days pass on the floor. Raining through the crate paper we stuck up on the door. All I know is you never impressed by me.
Catching the wall! Get ready!
All the kings are
Excellent. Good work, Beck. So, if you get pinned under a wave, what do you do?
Don't panic. Curl up your body and use your arms to protect your head and your face.
Good. What else?
Exhale softly. That way you don't get water up your nose, and always keep your eyes open.
So you know which way is up.
Mm-hmm.
Beck, I can't promise that you won't get hurt, but if you do get hammered, you know the safest possible way to do it. Good work.
Hey, guys! Wait up!
Mate, you're not planning on eating that, I hope?
Yeah, it's tofu with a bit of seaweed. It's really high in protein and antioxidants. You ever tried it?
I'm not that keen on anything that started its life as a weed.
Simo, I just got a call from Marie Antonier.
Who?
The wife of Marcus Antonier, Reef Zone.
Right.
They've invited Beck to stay with them at their house in Tahiti.
Nice. Well, I guess I should cancel the hotel then.
You never say no to an Antonier.
Antonia is the CEO of Reef Zone, and Reef Zone is one of the key sponsors of the All Girls Reef Con.
Well, there you go. That's why Beck was invited to compete.
What are you saying? That the comp was rigged?
It looks that way.
I can't believe Deb and Simmer would let her go, if that's true.
Well, maybe they want her to compete. Looks good for Solar Blue.
But that totally sucks. Nothing wrong with using your contacts. I guess it all comes down to who you know.
Where is everyone?
Oh, they left 5 minutes ago.
Fly and Anna?
Them too. You are late, you know.
They could have told me they were going. Oh. You know? Hey! There's a sale on at that new surf store in North Street. Do you guys want to check it out?
No, I don't really like the stuff in that shop.
Me neither. Fly?
Thanks, but I'm pretty low on cash. Think I'll head straight to the beach.
There she is. Oh, I'm gonna go out back.
You should see the smell, man. It's picking up.
Have you seen that bowl of tofu I left in here this morning?
Forget the food. Let's get out there.
There was a whole bowl full of the stuff. Was it you? Did you chuck my food in the bin?
What food?
It was in the bowl in the fridge.
Oh, that wasn't food. That was... Whatever it was off.
It wasn't off.
Edge, it was all slimy and curdled. It grossed me out.
So what? No one asked you to eat it.
So it was stinking out the fridge the rest of us have to use? When are you going to stop focusing on yourself and start thinking about what's fair for everyone else?
Fair? You get invited to compete at Chalpu because your dad happens to be mates with one of the sponsors. Is that fair?
Is that what you think?
I'm not the only one.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why do you think they're all out there surfing without you?
There are two kinds of risk in life. There's physical risk, and that's scary. But the other kind of risk, emotional risk, that's the biggest risk of all.
Can I see her? Is she conscious?
No, not yet. The bleeding stopped. Edge, did you see her wipe out? What happened?
Nosedived. Just came off head first.
After all the training we've done.
She was upset. With me. Because I gave her a hard time about the competition in Tahiti being rigged.
Who said the comp was rigged?
Her dad knows the sponsors. That's how she got in. Everyone knows.
Beck was invited to compete because she won a comp in Indonesia as a cadet. Anyone who won a reef break comp run by those sponsors in the past 12 months automatically qualified. It had nothing to do with who her parents did or didn't know. You all knew Beck was nervous about tackling Chopu. She needed your support. What did she get instead? Rumours and innuendo. All of it behind her back, none of it based in fact. Jumping to conclusions before you have all the facts is one of the most dangerous, destructive things you could do to anyone, let alone a friend.
Beck's mum just called from the hospital. She's conscious. Doctor said she'll be fine.
Hi.
Hi. You okay?
I think so, yeah.
Do you remember much about what happened?
I remember getting dumped. Nothing after that. Next thing I was in here.
Beck, you know that stuff I said before about the competition in Tahiti? It's not true. I know it's not. I knew it couldn't be. I don't even know why I said it. I was mad with you about the food, and I just lost it.
Edge, this was an accident. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have happened if I'd learned to keep my stupid mouth shut for a change.
No.
Yes, I stuffed up. And maybe it's true what they say, you know? The more you like someone, the more you're going to hate them if things go wrong. This whole diet I've been doing, this over-the-top exercise routine, all of it, it's just been a way to try and take my mind off you.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I really like you. Probably too much.
It's a pretty weird way of showing it.
I thought it might have been my imagination.
It wasn't.
Instead of talking to you about it, we just got all angry and avoided you.
Beck, we're so sorry. It's okay. Really.
I got you something from that sale you're talking about.
You can take it to chapel.
I love them. But, I won't be going anymore. Not with my injuries.
Well, I brought you my Catalyst CD to listen to.
You're kidding.
And something to listen to it on. Should get some good sounds going on with the holes in your head.
I don't have any holes in my head. They've been stapled up.
They should have done it just mouth while they were at it.
Okay, come on, guys. Time's up. Let's get out of here and give the girls some rest.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Edge has agreed to a 24-hour limit on all leftover foods.
And Beck, upstairs there's something else we want to show you. We figured if we can't get to Chopu, we'd bring it to you.
Aloha! Welcome back home, Beck.
Group hug.
There've got to be easier ways to forget about someone than hitting your head on a reef. Number one, it doesn't work. And number two, what you think you don't want can sometimes turn out to be the best thing that ever happened.